I've been through the crash, watch wealth turn to vapor. Eyes on the screen, hand on the ledger like paper. Heart ain't cold, it's frozen in the block's behavior. I just pray to God, I just hold and wait for favor.
Pulse still breathing in the wires, I roam. No keys lost, I keep seeds split and sown. We don't flinch through the lows, we clone our own throne. Richard carved roads, now we walk them alone.
Wait to the sound of the dip, not the alarms. Everything else pushed straight into the farms. Ink, every L I took, turned it into charms. Liquidity's war, and my wallet got arms.
They ain't see Rich's vision, they were busy with the memes. Now I see pulse in my dreams, wrapped deep in the machine. No middle, no king, no fed, no queen. Just validators grinding in a city unseen.
Make peace with the swing, red candles like gospel. Pain in the market is logic, not hostile. Every cycle carves you makes the faith colossal. They fold in the dark, but I treat that loss as fossil.
Not just a JPEG, I'm a protocol-born beast. Grew from discord trenches, no banquet feast. Born in the dip, I digest volatility. My chain is my sword, and I swing with stability.
I've been through the crash, watch wealth turn to vapor. Eyes on the screen, hand on the ledger like paper. Heart ain't cold, it's frozen in the block's behavior. I just pray to God, I just hold and wait for favor.
I ain't here for the hype, I've been up when it's bleak. Posted LP in the trench, pulse chain deep. Felt my value decay while the market went weak. But I'm the glitch in the code that the suits can't speak. Fiat ghost town, no gold in the chest. Mariah wrote scripts to stabilize the rest. Pegged to the dollar, but we dance with stress. T-bill and P dive balance like breath in a chest. I'm prime in the pool, DNA built for the flux. No safety net, just gas fees and luck. I ain't sell for the drawdown, I doubled and tucked. Now I swim with the whales, never flinch when it's rough.
I've been through the crash, watch wealth turn to vapor. Eyes on the screen, hand on the ledger like paper. Heart ain't cold, it's frozen in the block's behavior. I just pray to God, I just hold and wait for favor.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting on your little pretty ass. Little chocolatey ass. What your name is right now, bad boy? Love? Well, we about to make love. And then we gonna change your name back to Diddy. Cause then we gonna Diddy. Then we gonna change your name back to Puffy. Cause that's what you gonna be when we done Diddy.
I like that.
Hold on, you ain't supposed to like it.
I like what you're talking about.
I don't like it if you
I
like
hate scrambling and scraping.
Hey.
That's a lot. I like that. I like you.
Guard?
I ain't locked in here with you, playboy. You locked in here with me.
Hey, no Diddy, bro.
And grab that baby roll over there and lather up.
Lather up?
Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Man,
Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Hold on, bro. Hey.
Oh, take that. Take that. What's going on, y'all? Another marvelous day, marvelous morning, afternoon, evening, glorious night. Well, we sit here unfettered, balanced, patiently waiting for when glory. Oh man. Patiently waiting for when glory. I see all the people in the building. You got your Chris P. Bacon in the building talk about it's not our money. Alan Fizame, what's going on? He said, yo, what's happening? Diversify in the building. Says Glizzy Central. Remember Glizzy? Glizzy Mania. It has not died away. No, it didn't disappear. Glizzy didn't disappear. I just stopped talking about Glizzy. That's because I stopped talking about Glizzy. Don't mean that Glizzy disappeared. DJ Bomber, what's going on? What's going on? I rock wild like Thoughts Child in the pulse in the pain chain. Oh, I messed up my own bars. What's up, Thoughts? I rock wild like Thoughts Child in a pain chain. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. What's going on, man? I'm gonna send you that clip, man. I'm gonna send you. I didn't forget. It's just, life is lifing. I'm gonna send you that clip though. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Sammy, a good. I know. Hey, when glory. I say, man. Hey, who? What the young people say? What the young people? Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, you gotta add something, man. I'm gonna send you the John. You need to add something to that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send you the John. I'm gonna send you and that's it. Add something to it, brother. You know what I mean? You already. Yeah, I know it is not. I get it. Yeah, man. Bless the track with your vocals, for sure. For sure. Because why not? When glory. Listen, people, I got nothing to talk about, man. I have nothing to talk about. Like I just want to stream for the sake of streaming real quick. Because the stuff I have to talk about now, I have to compartmentalize all the stuff going on in my mind, and then just say, just kind of like experience some kind of weird spiritual Tourette syndrome and be like, oh, grifting, Matty all cringe, liquid loans, it's like whatever. But that's old news too. But it's still relevant. It's still part of history. But it's all about when glory right now, man. It's when glory. That's it. That's the theme, is when glory. And the pressure lies on your illustrious guy who talks about this, right? Who raised 1.6 billion 4 years ago. The pressure lies on it. Listen, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Those who know. Yeah. I know, man. I started early with the foolishness. Thoughts, man. I started early with the foolishness. You could do you, but I started early with the foolishness of the all cringe. And I'm apologize, man. But I'm not really sorry. But it's just it's from a place of real. That's it. It's just from a place of, are you is anybody ready to see the highest of stakes too? No. Stop capping. Okay? Nobody wants to see no highest of stakes too. What we want to see is new all-time highs for these coins that you said are better than Bitcoin, right? May or may not have the potential to do a 14,000x. That's what we want to see. I'm not trying to see another film to rock somebody to sleep, right? And you end up in a stupor of just you just still suffering from some hopium. You go into the smoke shop and you're asking the man if he has a fresh new batch of hopium that you could smoke. I'm not there. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. And listen, we need more eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Tell us something we don't know. It's not even that, because you told us a little while ago that we don't need more eyes. So this is the back and forth that, like, you know, should I remind y'all? Should I remind y'all what he told us a while ago? He told the world, not just us, right?
Has there been any big names in crypto that have reached out to you to kind of figure out what's going on, or you know, kind of get a heads up on that?
I'm happy for them to all buy the top. Buy the top, fuckers. VCs, you want in? You can buy with everybody else. You ain't getting nothing special. Influencers, you want in? Fuck you guys. You can miss this boat too. You can buy later. I'm happy if all this fucks miss the boat. If every influencer misses a boat and every VC misses a boat, fuck you guys. We don't need you. We do not need you. X didn't need you, and Pulse doesn't need you, because we can do all this stuff on our own. Let me put it this way. Think about how much money I have, and think about what I could do with that if I choose to. I have a lot of options available to me. So, like, I don't need any of these motherfuckers. I do not.
Right. But now you do need them, because you're telling the community that they need a market, like, and more eyes. You said this is what you know. 1 minute we don't need you. The next minute we need more eyes. Spread the good word. I haven't listen. That's that. Listen, I'm not gonna right now. I'm not gonna say what I'm not gonna do, because what happens is when I say that I don't want to highlight his contradictions, I end up speaking about a bunch of things that make pure contradiction from so it's not about that. It's about When Glory, right? Everybody, look, crypto's super boring right now, in a sense, yo. Especially on this side of the pond. I don't care about what them macro people are talking about. I've been listening to macro, schmacro from, oh, this is the effect they're gonna have. We need to understand the macro and backro and vacro and velcro about BlackRock and government and central banks. Listen, bro. They had absolutely nothing, no bearing on anything that I've been dealing with, especially in these last 2 years. Over 2 years on Pulse Chain. The macro, you know, institution, government, all that stuff, they had nothing to do with what I've been doing in these DeFi roads and alleyways. Buffalo Heart, I see you. Salute. And I'm not dismissing them in the sense where I'm like, you know, oh no, they don't matter. No, they matter in some level, but I don't look at the macro anything every day to pollute my mind and my mental. I don't try to do that, because I'm fixed on this, like holding. Listen, man. We've been going to task in our own way, patiently waiting this entire time. When Glory, period. That's it. When is not, that's it. That's it. And no more same narrative. Talk that narrative to the new people. Some of us, we've been here. We understand the narrative. Maybe we're positively jaded, but it's not about that. It's about being patient, because we have no choice but to wait, right? Or we do have a choice. You can just like do what you do and never look back. But nah, some of us are not good. We're going to stay. We're going to ride this out and watch. It is my belief that many believers who believed in him in the beginning turned. They became turncoats, proudly too, and voiced their displeasure with RH and the community by telling the people in their public ways, behind the scenes, or wherever, that they will continue to dump his coins. And what have we seen the last 2 years? Immaculate dumping. Immaculate dumping. They go to the bathroom, they're dumping. You getting up, we're gonna brush your teeth, they're dumping. You're gonna walk outside and live life, they're dumping. They've been dumping and still dumping. Dude caught on and was like, yo, I got this OA bag. I'm looking suspect. Even though I don't claim it, I'm looking suspect with this OA bag, man. These people keep telling me it's me. I've been telling them, no, it ain't me. I've been telling them, don't connect me to no damn P-Dye. Don't connect me to no damn P-Dye after I advertise it and post it about P-Dye. No, I don't want any smoke, like the young people say. From any government body. You want to talk about macro? The macro headhunters that are out there, right? That come from lineages that we don't even know, that rule all things that we think matter. All this material craziness. They're gonna go after him if he really, you know what I mean? Like, because that's the truth too. You building something revolutionary and this and that and this, but the way he did it was kind of like, yo, bruh, you threw pearls to the swine. You don't do that. You just don't throw pearls to the swine. That's why I see how certain things are operating right now. It's not that people don't want to share the information. It's just folks are just not ready, and they're not even worthy of the information. As much as you love your people, you want to see your people excel more than thrive and survive, but you want to see them excel, do well. But not everyone is ready and privy to the information. They keep saying, oh, go market. Market for what sense? Market to dump. Market to dump. That's where the whole thing about exit liquidity and all this stuff, these fancy nerdy terms that evolved in crypto. We add new terms to our verbiage. Round trip. Yeah. Top blasting, right? Like this in another 6 months is gonna be a new set of words. For real. I'm telling you. But you know, I add my sauce too that I moved past, because Glizzy was last year, but Glizzy is all the time, because you got people launching nothing but garbage, and at the same time, you got people launching good stuff too. But all that is cool, except for the scams. When glory. Because many of us been waiting, still waiting, DCAing, and all that. People staking. I'm staked well into the 30s, late 30s. They don't talk to me about nothing more. When glory? When is it? Come on, do something now. Do something. Like the meme with the guy, the character standing with the stick, tapping the crypto. Like, do something. Yeah, do something. Do something. Do something. People are tired, bro. Folks are exhausted. I don't see a new wave of believers, quote unquote believers, coming in and taking things into their own hands to spread any word about anything we got going on here. Because I want to say, it's just, I think like the time has passed, yo. What believers you see coming through talking about some hex? What new believers you see coming through right now talking about some hex, yo? Who? New. Not and like for real. Because in crypto, you got to believe in something. But these people don't. It's like this, right? It's like these people who bought their way to the top, these people who sold their souls in a way, right? Who the community likes to listen to, and they built their popularity, and there's a bunch of them now. They got followings and this and that and thousands. They don't know anything more than you and I. They're regular folks. Regular. Of course, you know, there's people that have their own aptitude, right? Degrees and everything. I painted a general brush, but you know, it's not, you know, there's some people that are smarter than others, blah, blah, blah. But like in all, listen, man, in this landscape, Sag Daddy. Yeah. You're not gonna outdo Sag Daddy. And Sag Daddy put him in a position where people call him Sag Daddy. He put himself in a position where he's called Sag Daddy. And if you want to divert the attention off of you by telling the community to go shill, market, talk, promote, which is what the community's been doing since 2019, that ain't working no more. In my opinion, it's not. It's not working anymore. Not as effective. It's not. People blew their load. I mean, come on. How much market, like you know, the postcard, you know, people like it's been going on. People still doing that, right? Like that's that effort when it was mail order, crypto brides and all that, and this and that and this. You know, I talk crap, but it's been going on, man. What else? What? People sponsor sports teams, all that, wrapping cars and all types of streams upon streams. Streamers got tired, bro, because life also is a thing. Life is lifing constantly, always, right? And then when people show up out of nowhere, you know, you start to think too, like they show up out of nowhere and all of a sudden, because we've seen this already, right? Like they garner a presence. It's almost like they operate sort of like a provocateur, like a plant. You're like, oh no, you got an agenda, because you know it never fails. They all carry the same spirit. They come through. Oh yeah, they're gonna jump on this stream, that stream, engage, get a little Twitter game popping, a YouTube game channel popping, go, right? Pander to the known. And y'all with these terms like KOL, that's another term you add to the crypto vernacular. Right? Go on their shows. Hey guys, look at this guy. Hey, welcome. Go to his channel. Go like his channel. Nothing wrong with none of that. Nothing wrong with supporting and giving. But then you find out when they one day you prop them up to such a level where they're now quote unquote fake self-sufficient. And it's ta-da, I'm introducing a new project. I'm introducing a new coin. I need you to lend me your trust and give me your money. This happens all the time. Happens all the time. And those individuals have to carry that with them. And many of them don't care because they get paid along the way because they have an agenda. They got to eat. But then a lot of us, most of us, we don't have the energy for that. Most people in crypto don't want to have stream. They don't stream. There's less streamers versus those who are who stay in the background and live life. People say, "Oh, there's 500,000 people in this ecosystem. 1 million people." You wish. You wish. And these numbers are looking this meager results after 2 years, and there's 500,000 people with accounts here, and 1 million people, and is meager results like this. And you got nondescript chains like Sui, Snap, crackling, and popping. Solana took the fame to number one in meme glizzydom. Solana, number one meme fandom, glizzy foolishness. Solana is not something you take serious, but they took the cake. They number one between last year and maybe even this year. But this system is supposed to be stellar and premier. But I don't see nobody from Solana who got a founder who got a movie in their likeness. Or these are all these other blockchains out here, layer ones, all these layer ones. Yo, come on, bro. When glory, because you created a system where now it's like people are clowning you for buying last year's Ethereum top. Like that's just like you showed how imperfect you know what I mean? You showed how imperfect you are. You bought 170,000 Ethereum for roughly $3,800, close to 4 racks. 3,800, and the internet will never let you forget that, has not allowed you to forget that. They watching you close. They watching when you mixing your money in some tornado cash. It's crazy. You just created that for himself. So it's like when glory, because what other billionaire, people have said and shared with me personally and with the world that this guy has billionaire friends. And I've said this ad nauseum. You know how I feel about this whole friendship talk that these people say dude has about some friends. You got billionaire friends. Wouldn't billionaires want to not only preserve their capital, but also get involved with something that's going to multiply their capital? And isn't this an opportunity here where you can do that and be free of having any kind of regulatory monster telling you what you can and can't do with your bread? But where are these billionaire friends? Oh, what you waiting for? The macro. You're waiting for the macro. Some events to take place in another country to occur so that you could say, oh, now's the time. Let's go, this and that. That's what you're waiting. You think people have the patience for that, bro? You think how? All right, let's be 100. You think everybody in crypto are whales? You think everybody here are whales? I'm not talking about whales only. I'm talking about whales. People who have big bags, who have at least 1% of whatever coin holdings that there are, whatever coin distribution, distribution, extribution. You think everybody's a whale? No. Like these people, I don't know what reality folks are living in, and these founders, you know, I don't get it. Ahmad Nabil, what's going on? Good evening from your side. Good evening to you. I says, I'm pretty clear. Sorry, Maxie, but that's more. Well, just I hear you, man. Let me ask you. You know what? You know what? That whole Maxi business, right, bruh? And this is not an affront to you, Dots. It's not an affront. You know, I don't think Richard is a Maxi anymore of anything. He's a Maxi of himself. But as far as coins, nah, you faking the fun. Don't perpetrate and be and I'm not telling you, Dots. Like, dude can't perpetrate and pretend that he's still a Maxi. No, you're not, sir. Sir, you're not. You're Maxi of glory seeking. That's it. You know, as far as coins, there's no Maxi. Not you got an entire blockchain with a bunch of stuff going on, and you were posting about all these free copies. So and that's it. In addition to the regular posts, the screenshots with the meager results of his 4 coins. Them screenshots that he would post, and all you would see is his 4 coins, and the prices are just lackluster, meager results. Plus the airdrop, the free airdrops, the free one like Aave, Chainlink, P-Link, PBTC, P-Die. Yeah, before that whole debacle took place. So he ain't no Maxi anymore. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't believe he is. No, you can't. Nah. How? He doesn't talk about nobody, Maxi, anything. He does because something happened. Let me tell you. Something happened. You know? Oh, yeah. There's something, a whole new revelation. Something occurred. There is no Maxi delineation, a recognition, indication on any level coming from nothing. He'll say, oh, look at the price of his 4 coins. Yeah, sure, this and that and this. Yeah. And then they'll tell you something else about, oh, yeah, Ethereum, come this, you get free copies. Oh, a meme coin. Yeah, meme. What Maxi we doing? You know? When we allowed to, what do you mean? When we allowed to? I mean, a lot of the coins are made by people who, you know, they're pure butt cheeks about it. You know what I mean? A lot of the coins that performed well, outperformed dude, his coins were made by people undesirable, you know, pieces of garbage. That's what makes it crazy. That's what reminds me, and I should have, you know, just always remembered, like, you know, when you're dealing with money, man, you're dealing with corruption, you're dealing with the cesspool, the bottom of a person's human sensibilities, man. Frailties, temptation, being selfish and greedy, right? A person could be an absolute wicked person, but they launch something and it helps bring some kind of financial benefit. And that's what took place in many cases. And I wanted nothing to do with some of these people because of their spirit. The spirit that they would give off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not supporting y'all. And I paid for it. Because I allowed, you know, some fake high moral ethical more to come into this to my decision making, and I failed miserably if it was about me making money or experiencing some massive gains, because holding these cores, they didn't bring nothing long to nothing. What new person you gonna show and be like, listen, let me talk to you about some hex today. You show them the chart. What do you think in good faith? How you gonna look? Showing these people some chart about some hex. today. And you didn't even talk about staking yet. I'm not getting at you, Dots. You didn't even talk about staking yet. You know, no one cares. No new person cares, bro. Like this just is what it is. You know, like it's just what it is. Just this is what it's become. Like, yo, reality. We got to check ourselves. We have to check ourselves and be like, yo, man, why we keep doing the same thing looking for a different result? We doing the same thing and we trying to, like, for me, I stream because I enjoy streaming and talking crap and having a good time with the viewers. But if it's my job to be like trying to, you know, sell something, an idea, no, I'm not doing a great job. I'm not here for that, because I'll just be enacting sheer insanity. No, I'm not here for that. I'm gonna talk about what's real. I'm gonna talk about what's real. You know, like, come on, man. That's crazy. SEC won. Woo! Oh my goodness. I don't know how. Oh my goodness. That. Whoa. Oh man. That's different. That is different and profound at the same time. And profound. That's not for the layman. That right there. Mm, 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 mm. SEC won because they accomplished their mandate, removed the charismatic cult leader doing construction of potential liquidity tunnels to world's largest airdrop. Yo, what a perspective. Powerful. That was, yo, bruh. Yo, bruh.
It was 2 days after Thanksgiving, and this girl from Tinder hit me up, and she's like, come over. And of course I did. So I'm sitting there. She invites me over. She sits me down on this oversized beanbag that she had. First red flag. Then she was like, hey, what's up? Okay, so mind you, dude, like I said, I was like a day or two after Thanksgiving. So I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, and I'm having Thanksgiving leftover farts and everything. I mean, it's bad. So I get to her house. I'm laying on the beanbag. She starts topping me up. And then I'm like, okay, this is normal. This is cool. I start pushing on her head. Come on, baby. Let's go deeper. And she goes like this, takes my hands, bah, bah. And she goes, that's the funny thing about guys. Grabs my legs. They always think they're in control. And fucking throws my legs. I mean, I'm telling you like this. She was like, and I was like, ma'am, what are we doing? And she just started eating my fucking ass, bro, just going to town on that shit. And I didn't shower. I mean, nothing, man. And I'm telling you, that was probably the kinkiest experience I ever had. Anyways, dog, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
I mean, what a Yo, oh man. Yo, Thoughts. That's just Thoughts, you do it too much, man. Like, Thoughts. Out of the 8 years I've been streaming, right? Out of the Life is beautiful. You know why? Because the truth comes in many different forms, man. Oh my goodness, y'all. Nah, I yeah. Completely out of control, man. Like this. See now, see. The mental teleprompter in my mind racing. I can't even catch the words. I can't even do a spiritual Tourette's and grab this term here. Grab it, just is whizzing by too fast. Where I don't see anything right now. I see nothing right now. That's crazy. That is crazy, but true. Because this is what's manifested. This is what we're witnessing. This is what we're living. That's why, for me, that's true. The SEC won. They removed this guy from his proverbial pulpit to keep us removed from experiencing all the good things that we deserve to experience from receiving the world's largest airdrop. Yo, until that happens, they really did win. They won. And this adds to why I cannot fake the funk and pretend and do this hopium dance, man. I've been in this thing too long. A person who's as obnoxious and eccentric as your man is, for him to have been silenced, it's not regular. That is not regular. And it's deeper than about some, like to me, it's deeper than about a court effing case. You had the A team legal representation. The A team. You said play it for laughs. My system kind of janky, bro. You know what I mean? I can't even highlight it because my whole thing, I didn't do a sacrifice to get a whole setup going on, you know? Come on stream, your microphone, dope setup, boom, boom, boom. Dude didn't reach glory yet. For the proceeds of translating our wallets for me to upgrade, you know? Like, I wish I could do, you know what I mean? Look, you get, whoa, man. Damn. That's why you do that, man. I rock wild like Thought's child in the pain chain. I rock wild like Thought's child in the pain chain, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like that. I shouldn't have even streamed it. Like that right there is crazy. That's a dose. That's a can't even talk. Can't even build right now. Like, and everybody like not say my viewers, but people just buy into all the rhetoric. Oh, he can't talk because Interpol. He on the run, bruh. He can't be. He been on the run for years. Because it's scary business. This is a scary situation. Scary business that people just happily took risks. Took risk. Like lives on, like, you know what I mean? Oh, you want to launch a sacrifice, did this, get millions of dollars, this and that, and then you yield something, meager results. People didn't even get whole from the sacrifice. I'm talking about RH on down to everybody else, like. But he's at the top of the food chain. It's not comfortable for him. On top of that, he wins the case. Nah, of course, man. Nah, it's not comfortable for dude, man. It's not comfortable. And these people are like, yo, I can't wait for him to stream again. Oh, wait till he stream. He might never stream again, man. I mean, be for real. And that's just common sense. He keep talking about, yo, this thing is better than Bitcoin. What was Bitcoin supposed to be? Government friendly? Bitcoin was supposed to be friendly to the central banks. And he messed up when he was talking about PDOT because he couldn't help himself. Because his own coins were doing trash as far as like performance. Absolute garbage. So he had to pivot and say, okay, man, look at this copy. Look at my copy. Last year he said that one coin did 5,000x. He was talking about PDOT. None of his competitors that launched coins that outperformed his. He was talking about PDOT for the free copy thing. And then this year, 2.2 billion%. Why herald that? Why praise that? Why acknowledge that? Why highlight that? To bring attention to your whole operation and everything you got going on. But you see what took place. Boom, kaboom. And it's like, oh, no. Don't tie me to this, people. Look. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to. Meanwhile, you might have everything to do with it, but you can't let the world know that. Because it's you know, you numero target. You think that red notice is a thing just for a 16-year-old situation? That thing could, it's like, bruh, this guy, you just, come on, man. You did too much, bruh. That's what I've said, man. Like who he had around him, like just this zeal, this zealous nature, and it looked like he mean well, but you move shifty too. You got shifty ways. You know what I mean? Like you could have cleaned all that up, bruh. Clean that up. Clean your shifty spirit up. Clean that. All that. Weird history, like some Panama dealing, Panama where you're scared to death. You don't even you talk about Panama with hate in your heart. And man, probably went to something horrific over there. But like, yo, temper all that. But this guy can't help himself. He want to dress himself in all kinds of gaudy, expensive nonsense that yield no true happiness, that bring no inner fulfillment. But who you trying to catch attention to? What, some rich hipsters? What some drug dealers and shit? Whose attention he was trying to grab? Wearing fucking, Gucci and all that dumb shit. Who? Rich rappers? Entertainers who don't like who? Who are you appealing to? Corny? So that's why you do get on my nerves, bro. Richard, you get on my nerves, bro. You're not all there with me, man. You're not all there, bro. You're not funny style. You weird with it. You got all this bread, and you just doing all kinds of weird shit, presenting nothing but contradiction after contradiction after contradiction, and it's all you a giving tree, bro. Address the mistakes. That way people could sort of like tap in and understand you better. You can't pretend like you're all perfect. You're the best trader. I call the top. I call the top. Bitcoin top. I call the top. And just like you called the Ethereum top last year, you called the top. Did good with that top, right? You did good. Huh? You're doing good with that top. How's that top looking? Stop. Stop. Grown ass man, you're mid 40s. Get it together. Glory. Glory where? Glory where? All these clips that everybody got, old school, old stuff. The newest stuff we got is pre-recorded shit in some kind of Faraday cage where you can't get any kind of signal nowhere, so nobody could track you down or whatever problem. You know, in some kind of bunker. You're moving wacky out here, man. Had a candelabra, a high chair castle, weird, whatever, candles lit, and yo, stop. You're not fooling nobody, bruh. You're not fooling people, bruh. And then you went from there, and then 22 doing videos with your light up bags and your Louis V bags in the background. You're looking crazy. And now it's not even that. It's just a wall. Now he's in all black. Max Headroom. What are you doing? This guy, bro. And then, SECI 1. Precedent, guys. Precedent of why people are after you. That's what precedent. It's twofold. All things are dual in nature. You can't have it all one way. People don't acknowledge that. And then on Twitter, it's people just glazing this guy, yo. Glazing this guy in perpetuity. Oh, we love you. Oh, we love you. Oh, we can't wait for you to get you the best thing. Oh, we love. Come on, bro. Where you just come from? Where you just got here? A lot of them just got here, don't know nothing. One lady, just some nondescript that your man words, no even. Listen, man. Some lady, somebody giving props to one of your KOLs. We're giving props to some lady in the community that got a Twitter following now, and this and that and this. She don't even have a fact straight. Talk about what Hex has done. You haven't been around. Stop. Then you're professing love. It's so sad. Professing all the love for a man you probably never meet. These people are not real. These people, like, what are you doing? Wake up. Motherfuckers are brainwashed for real, bro. Brainwashed for real. Do you think like there's not gonna be any kind of repercussion? The dude pulls out a situation, forks Ethereum, pays these people, these internet people. Oh, y'all say he got friends, billionaire friends. You had to pay these guys, developers, 150 racks. Here, guys. Anybody good with Golang? Golang? Golang and Wang Wu-Tang? Protect your neck. 150K. Here's your 150K to help me create this L1 fork copy of Ethereum. All this bread, all this stuff going on, and then he's gonna create a situation that's gonna usurp the US dollar, and you think that's just gonna happen without repercussion? Bruh. He shat on Satoshi Nakamoto, called Satoshi a bitch. For running, for hiding, for disappearing, called him a coward, a bitch. And now he understands. That's what's really going on. You got people who are no longer around, who are out of here for real, behind crypto, found in suitcases and all that. This is real. That's why dude not around. Like, when y'all gonna wake up, man? When glory is real, though. When glory, you said glory, so what we doing? While you in nondescript land, Bitcoin broke 110, 111K. And we don't know what Satoshi does. Satoshi is, if Satoshi's alive, who they are, if they're trannies, if they're aliens. Shout out if you LGBTQRA, WXYZ, who knows? I don't know none about. Listen. Bitcoin did all that. So why don't you help do what you did? But you talk too much. You spoke way too much, bro. Court of popular opinion in crypto. People don't fuck with Richard, y'all. Court of popular opinion in crypto. People don't like him, man. They don't like him. It's annoying. That's why I say sometimes I wasted 4 years doing this stuff, bro. Talking about this, and then I feel like I did a disservice to my viewers too. Really not keeping it all the way real, but I tried. I really try to keep it real and honest as far as like what I feel and what I think about this whole situation. And you know, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But I try to at least say, listen, man, like be careful for real, because things that doesn't quite seem. Things are just too good to be true. It generally is too good to be true. It's not all that, you know. But we bought into a situation where, yeah, it makes sense. Why don't you delay your gratification and suffer until you reach your goal? Suffer, though. No, don't suffer. You could work still. Oh, what do you mean? What about someone who don't want to work? Oh, no. We want you to work. Keep slaving. So you reach your delayed gratification goal. Delayed gratification. 2021 showed you that more people did not care about some delayed gratification. But then that's when I started streaming about this. I pivot from a different community that I was in, had a great time, right? Pivot, came here, left a previous community, came here, and I'm thinking, oh, yeah, delayed gratification. Oh, wow, I was so wrong about hex, this and that. Oh, yeah, delayed gratification, this and that, and this. And I got caught myself in my own trick bag that lasted 4 years. Nah, it don't make sense, man. I don't care about his history either. Oh, bought the Bitcoin top at $30. What do you think it felt like to this and that? You talk about 2000 when? 10, 11, 12, 13. We're in 2025. I can't be stuck thinking about what I was going through in 2013, 14, 15. I got to live for today. The past is a part of who I am, but I got to live for today and not think too much about tomorrow, because it's today. It's right now that matters. Oh, you have to go to the severe dips and up. I've been around. I didn't just get here. You know what I mean? The nonsense people talk. Delayed gratification. Yeah, everything is delayed. You can't be 2 years old tomorrow. It's a delay. You gotta get there. You can't be 2 years older than you are tomorrow. You gotta get to that point. Everything is delayed. Everything takes work. Everything takes patience. Everything takes sacrifice. But these people here try to tell you and con you. And I bought into that, y'all. I've been, delayed gratification. Yeah, 55. Why 15 years? 15.2. Oh, because the number, numerology. But the dude tells you numerology means nothing to him. Think about that shit. Like he just said that. Oh, 369. Oh, Quattro Cinco. The corny, cringe terms that the community developed. Quattro Cinco. Quattro Cinco. You can't even just fake the accent. Even try Quattro Cinco. Stop. Cringe. Has no relevance to him though, because numerology is corny to him. This is what he said. So everybody tried to, the number game, 5555 and 369, and it's just this numerology, and this is what we're doing, and this is all spiritual. It's all, man, the hexagon, hexadecimal, hexadis. Shut up. Okay, he don't care about that. Played ourselves, yo. Played ourselves. Absolutely played ourselves. Played ourselves, yo. Played ourselves very well. Oh no, this is the only tech that that this tech got the absolute purest guidance from court. This is the only chain that got the purest guidance from courts. When glory, when pump, when money, when money. All that shit is nice. When money. The F we here for. Some of y'all could love the tech till you blue in the face. The tech cannot help me eat. As far as like, I can't go to a restaurant and write, would you take my my check here? First of all, a check, and they'll say, I'm in it for the tech. I like to cash that for this meal because my stomach is touching my back. It don't work. It's not going to work. These lies, bro, conjured up like they've just been a part of a situation that just turned out to be not what it turned out, not what I thought it was. And for that, my viewers, I just feel like I did a disservice. Talk about, we're one day closer to the next all-time high for these coins. I did a disservice telling you about some, delay graph, sure, delay graphic, delay. Yeah, sure. These things could go up all the, yeah. And what he do? Initially, he didn't care about staking 15 years. He was telling the people stake 10 years. A lot of people don't know that. Oh yeah, 15 was too much until he realized, you could get more. The bonuses, bigger pays better. Longer pays better. Come on, bro. 369, 369. These numbers. Where'd they come from? Why 15 point again? Why? But you buying into these things because people always want to look to believe in something. And some of y'all believe to like really in your core where it helped change your lives. And if it helped change your life for the positive, that's a blessing. But too much of anything is really not healthy as well. Too much of anything is not good for you. And some of these people, instead of just being real, open, and just, you're right. Because I remember back in those days, 21, there was on a weekly, every day or every other day, there would be some kind of stream that what's happening that's going to be talking about, delay graphic, all that from like Monday through Sunday. And some days you would have 2 different streams from different streamers. Different times. Sometimes you find out that a person is streaming and you don't want to mess up whatever they got going on. You would hold off. It was that active and popular. And now, see, the shit ain't going back to where it once was because we're in 2025. We're not going backwards, moving forwards. But you're not telling me that new anything is coming to head. How, where, when, what? It's too cringe. The marketing has been subpar. Dude is not that great of a marketer. You're great at marketing, but you're not that great to look for whatever it is in your mind that you've been looking for, because you can't pay for publicity like SEC, smoke in the cryptocurrency world. Meanwhile, the larger world don't care. The people who I serve in my community, in my professional capacity, could give a F about cryptocurrency. My colleagues at work laugh at me when I talk to them about cryptocurrency. They could care less. So the world don't give a F. There was a movie that put out. You want to touch everything, right? All interests. Hey, a movie is out. A film is out. An entire film. The world doesn't care. Didn't care enough to buy and hold, to buy and stake. They didn't even care enough to buy and sell. They didn't even care. After that movie came out, you didn't even see Any green candles print out of nowhere for a good month after the movie was out, or 3 months, let's say for the rest of 2023. Let's say, oh, nothing but green candles on the chart. Green candle, people buying. And let's say they just selling. They just sold and cheated everything. That didn't even that didn't happen. Anyone talk to someone about some marketing? Come on, bro. Come on. The marketing don't work in this side of the thing, because how much more marketing do you need? You watching movies on TV or whatever, movies, however you watch movies, television, your screen, whatever, everything is evolved now, right? When you hear anything Interpol after you think that's some global-ish. Oh, that's real. That's like, these movies are, these action movies. Dun, 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 dun. And some Interpol, you're like, oh, whoop. These countries are communicating with each other. Like, your imagination goes. You're like, yo, this is bigger than your local sheriff, your local policeman, precinct. Sheriffs over here, marshals, they evict people when, but you know what I mean. Your cop on the beat. Oh no, Interpol. Yeah. How much press can you buy that kind of press? When they say all press is good press, all publicity is good publicity. Marketing, shut up. Like all that, you're wasted. Have at it. All y'all that got it, get into it and do it. Y'all do what you do. Y'all do what you do, man. Do all kinds of weird things going on and this and that. People had tours, right? Events upon events upon events. And it yielded what? Let me tell you something about Maddie All-In. When I think about the events, I think about like the conferences. Ding! Maddie All-In, right? Yo, yeah, because Maddie put the work in for years about doing the conferences, whether you like him or hate him. His contributions is interwoven and meshed with the history of Hex and everything going on over here. You can't even take him apart out of that. And he masterfully contributed in that way to where when he heard some shit fucked up that Richard Hart said about don't buy paid groups and pay for conferences, Maddie took that. Maddie was offended, went on his own platform and said, nah, I think Richard needs to apologize. And in less than 36 hours, what did Richard do? He bended his knee. He bend the knee. That's what he did to Maddie. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because Maddie used all his contributions as leverage to use against Richard. Because guess what? The next conference for Richard's operation was going to take place in another day or two. And Maddie was just like, yo, you need to apologize. Because if he would have pulled the plug on that, who else would have done it? And that would have been the same, right? Because you're used to what Maddie has done, even the freaking colors of the branding, the whole thing, right? And we're live, all that. Used to all that. Panels, right? He did a thing where the world's largest streamers on record or documented the world's largest stream taking place, 140 something streamers in one, right? Yeah. And even that and those efforts and all that, all this marketing, all this stuff going on, did not push the needle anyway. Why? Because you have to understand why. For everybody or anyone who's new, who doesn't understand what I'm talking about a system here that's 90%, 95 damn near percent. I want to say 95, damn near 99%. I could be all the way off with between 90 and 99 owned by one person who calls the shots. You want to believe, oh, yeah, it says some 50,000 validator, alligator. Okay, cool. I got you with the alligator validators. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. You want to talk that decentralized? Yeah. Is it 100% decentralized? Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Roger Rabbit. No. You got one guy who calls the shots, who says he doesn't call the shots, to skirt any scrutiny, any legal scrutiny that he recently won. But got to keep that going. Got to keep that going. Come on, man. That's like an elephant in the room. Come on, man. You got to understand why people don't want to fuck with you. You got to understand why people don't want to take the risk over here. You look at the chart and 99% down for so long. And then when I heard one streamer said, yo, what coin has ever recovered from being down 99%? And I was so like not trying to believe that person because of the way that person behaved with other community members. I was like, nah, let me dismiss this guy. But like, really, I hadn't done the research. I hadn't done the research to see what coin in history has ever recovered from a 99% down retracement. So what, we breaking precedents in this quest for glory? Maybe. What's up, DJ the 504 grinder? What's going on? Yo, it's really not. It's not all what it's cracked up to be, man. This person is telling you, oh, go get marketing, go tell the people, so you could get a chance to exit if you want. And that's fans. It's all cool too, but there's other factors involved too, man. There's other factors involved. A lot of community people in here that garnered the trust from the populace, from the masses, were taking it upon themselves to get regulatory understanding. Like you trying to sit down with the enemy and trying to shake hands with the enemy in government. You trying to shake hands, have an agreement, have some kind of clarity, regulatory clarity about crypto and this, what we got going on over here with government, and what was that supposed to serve? That's the type of understanding of, if you can't beat them, join them, when crypto is supposed to be anti-establishment. But these people try to come together, right? Corral the community to support their endeavors to sit down with the government. Of course, have legal representation, but to sit down with the government and make nice with the devil and make nice with the enemy. And you want to talk about these are your leaders. These are the people that y'all exalt and lead, just because you've seen them hobnob and dance and shake hands with RH. That don't mean shit. Except that they met the guy who keep talking about he's the giving tree. That's it. And probably got rich off of the coins they gambled with in the beginning with Hex. That's all. In other words, some of them try to really sit down with politicians to have some kind of clarity and understanding that could have brought unwarranted regulation to everything we got going on over here. It's a good thing that shit didn't fall. It didn't unfold and pan out. It's a good thing that didn't. But these are your leaders y'all be supporting and rocking with, man. Like y'all, you know, these people here don't know. They don't have. I don't know what these folks think they're doing. But since Richard left, it's an absolute free for all. Oh, you're doing amazing work, guys. Great job. Great job. Doing amazing work. Amazing job. Great work. Why are you saying they're doing amazing work? You don't have to say anything if everything is decentralized. It's no, because you want to be involved. Because without you, these things ain't pumping the way that you promised the people that they would. So we used to talk about promise coin. I used to hear that term a lot. I stopped hearing that. Promise coins, promises, promises, promises. I'm hearing, you know, the no expectation talk was a promise. You know, oh, the possibility of these things going 10,000, 14,000 next year. People expect. It ain't about no expectation. People expect. You expect to reach glory at some point, right? Or you have no expectations of that. So stop fooling. Who you fooling? Stop fooling the people. People waiting for him to pull the levers. You know how many chat groups I've heard developers and you know, early investors of whatever groups talk about, yo, they all waiting on RH. Everybody waiting on him, yo. Yeah, what's the point of watching the chart? I see you 504 grinder. You can't sell, so ride it out. That's all we can do is wait and ride it out and learn the whole time. Ah, man, let me tell you the lessons I've learned, man. You can't put a price on this, yo. The lessons I learned in this system, in this situation, you can't put a price on it, yo. Can't put a price. And they weren't good lessons. Some of them were like gut-wrenching hard, like, yo, this guy, bro, nah, he ain't it. The way he's operated and done his thing and stuff like that, come on, man. It left a lot to be desired. It left a lot to be desired, man. That's why, unless he really doesn't care, we probably never gonna hear from him like on a stream like that again. Because why? Common sense. You doing a thing. You created a situation. You said it's better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin was supposed to be for the people. Now the government and central banks and institutions want to usurp that. It's theirs. It's not for the people anymore. Bitcoin's not for the people anymore, right? So you created something that's supposed to be better than Bitcoin, et cetera, et cetera. Ethereum is in the hands of World Economic Forum. Last I checked, well, this was a couple years back, right? OFAC compliant and all that, right? Centralized friendly Ethereum. Sure. So now we get this appears to be legal clarity on where Pulse Chain stands and RH and all that. Oh, no jurisdiction. These coins are not security and SEC can't go after the. So we feeling, okay, good. Until it's not good, because we still waiting. What are we waiting for? Who knows? Oh, but yeah, you forget some weird tag he got after him about beating up a 16-year-old and some issues with fraud, tax fraud. Come on, bro. Does that even sound right? You're supposed to be balling out of control. Multi-millionaire, this and what in yeah. And you got tax fraud, like. Bro, it sounds like he made deals with bad people, and the bad people want to get paid, and he ain't cut from that type of cloth, man. You keep messing around with bad people and bad criminals, man. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't gonna look good. It don't look good on you, sir. What happened in Panama is crazy, man. I heard there was some crazy stuff going on there, man. Messing around doing crazy stuff, man. Stop. Clean yourself, man. Go get a spiritual cleansing, man. Revamp your whole life from head to toe. Like, change your whole system, man. Seriously, you're not, it's just weird, bro. Weird. What type of time is you? What type of time are you on, sir? You fighting a 16-year-old man. What if you were defending yourself? We don't know. We don't even know the situation. It sounds just weird, though. You're in your 40s. I don't think with a 16-year-old. That's crazy. And then we like, when glory, bruh, this is what we working with, bruh. This is what we got. This. Nah, ain't no maxi, man. I don't maxi nothing, bro. I'm not maxi nothing. He ain't a maxi. Like I said, I'm not a maxi. He ain't a maxi. The hell? I'll be foolish to be, oh, yeah, I'm just a maxi all day. Yeah, maxi where? Maxi where? And you not supported because a founder that you try to keep to the principles doesn't buy into the whole thing anymore, doesn't even talk like that anymore. Doesn't even support the people who stake. For him, it's just more eyes. Nobody cares. You want to do leverage trade? We got it. You want to do meme coins? We got it. You want to do anything? We got. Just please come use this. Because I'm looking crazy in these streets. I just bought Ethereum, 170,000 of them at the local high for ETH, and they're cooking me on the timeline. I'm sick of this. That's how it looks. That's what that's your man. That's your man. That's what we dealing with. Come on, bro.
Hey y'all, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
This is not your money. It's not yours. It's not yours.
It's about that time, guys. Like, it's about that time. I don't know when glory is, but guess what? The ultimate of the ultimate is more than ever. Health. Health is the true wealth, in my opinion. Health. Because all this stuff aside, like all this stuff, like after watching him in the last video and looking at his face, that doesn't look like a happy man. Not at all. He doesn't even look like he's been working out or taking care of himself like that. The dude said that he was supposed to be coming back chiseled, like jacked, like he said, like he lifting weights, looking real, strong and like lean. Nah, he don't look like that. You don't look happy. And you purported to be a billionaire, but I mean, like, this is what I'm saying. What kind of pressures is he under? And Matt, you could only imagine. You created a thing that's gonna, you create a situation where you have a forked copy of a blockchain and a copy on that blockchain. One of the copies is a stable coin. This stable coin is supposed to just people, this whole segment of the community just are complete, unwavered, and believe that the stable coin is supposed to reach $1 parity to $1 US. And like, should that happen, do you think there won't be any repercussions for dude? You think the US just alone, United States would just have that and just let that go, irrespective of SEC or no SEC? You think that's just cool? Like, if he could do it, other people can too, right? Like, you think they're just gonna let him do that? Damn near, it's sort of like you not only disrupting, you toppling the whole financial TradFi financial legacy system or something like that materializes, right? I'm here for it though. I'm here for all this, right? To witness it for sure. But like in his position, you think he really wants to make himself available? Nah, you could tell. You could tell you could tell he's not settled. You could tell. You could tell. You could tell people. Look, man, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I was playing a song in the beginning by Prime Ape. Blockchain. What was it called? Oh, what was it called? Let me see. What was it called? I think it was called Blockchain Boulevard. Go check them out. Prime Ape is on YouTube. You know. I mean, it is what it is. What we doing? You know. My Cash App is that's my Cash App. So feel free to donate to my Cash App. $, Mama. All right. Peace.